but no announcing the address or pictures of the band. Felicia made eye contact with each of them. This is important, guys. I gave Cliff my word that we'd be discreet. Then we'll honor that, right? Angie went to stand next to Felicia. Matt's right. This is an awesome way to end our year. I've been excited about how well the restaurant has been doing, so part of our brainstorming is going to be about monthly themes. We get a week to live in this house. Just don't break anything. My umbrella policy isn't that large. So no using Ming vases for football practice? Matt grinned, but pointed to Dom, who was sleeping in the corner of the kitchen on the bed Angie had brought with them. What about him? Does he know the rules too? Angie worried about Dom's ability to be careful in the expensive rooms, but she had a plan to keep him away from the really delicate items and close by her side. Maybe they'd leave with the house unharmed. At least she hoped that was what would happen. Keep an eye out for him, will you? And if he seems to be somewhere he shouldn't be, bring him back to the kitchen. We will watch out for Dom. He's one of us, Estebe said as he closed his tablet. Dom lifted his head, huffed, and lay back down. Apparently, he agreed. Are we ready to start cooking? Dinner's at 5:30. Angie reviewed the menu for the evening. They were going all out for their guests. An opening salad, then a garden gazpacho soup, a caviar-topped scallop appetizer, beef tenderloin in a Wellington preparation for the main course, along with potato/turnip mash, and one of Felicia's chocolate-on-chocolate desserts. Tomorrow they'd start to work on a winter menu plan for the county seat. She wanted some new ideas to spark more complex dishes to serve to their customers. But today, they had customers to feed. She wanted to have a good showing on the dishes. 1, for the sake of the county seat, and 2, to show Felicia's old schoolmate what an amazing woman she'd turned out to be. Angie had a few high school naysayers she'd like to show what kind of person she turned out to be. But maybe that was just her. Then let's get going. The serving staff that Felicia had hired from the local temp agency showed up at 5:15. Felicia left her spot where she'd been watching the chocolate souffle in the oven. Angie hadn't seen her friend so wound up about a service. Maybe there was more to this Cliff guy than just an old friend. Maybe they'd dated. The staff started getting ready to serve. With 3 of them, the food would go out to the formal dining room quickly and in one fell swoop. Felicia had just come in from setting up the dining room with the servers when Cliff Henry breezed through the door. He glanced around the room, his gaze falling on Felicia. There you are. I wanted to get here earlier to greet you, but Bailey and I went shopping. I forgot to pack a jacket. Can you believe it? One of our crew members loaned me his for the trip into town. It's terribly out of fashion, but as the saying goes, beggars can't be choosers. The jacket looks fine, Cliff. Man, it's good to see you. It's been too long. Felicia fell into the rock star's arms. You always promise you're going to come in a day or 2 early or fly back late when you're playing a local venue, but it never comes to be. What happened this time? I guess I stopped in early this time. Puppet. He kissed her on the forehead. Introduce me to your lovely friends. Matt ran to the guy's side. He pumped his hand with a maniacal look. I'm Matt Young, sir. Thank you for coming to the end of the earth for your getaway. That's what getaway means. If I'm here, no one will look for Cliff Henry, the rock star. I'm just Cliff. The guy with way too much money that lets this place sit empty too many days a year. All the locals know me and judge me on that character flaw. Like every other rich person who has a cabin up here. Cliff slapped Matt on the back. I'm trying to live up to their expectations of me. You're always trying to live up to someone's expectations. Bailey mumbled, and Cliff shot her a look. She rolled her eyes but went back to staring at her manicure. Muffy thinks getting the best.